points in the game.
Began 3.5 months ago, has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Texas A&M's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Castro. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time,
the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Offense operating from the pistol. Handoff in a single back formation. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Grab down the middle is Watkins. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the grab. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
And the Jayhawks line up on 1st and 10 now. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And it's caught! Touchdown, Kansas!
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Then they'll give it to the back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
Breaks into the clear. The 30. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Tight end goes in motion. He hands it to the back. Fights through the tackler.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Might have to try the extra point.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He's running out of time here. Or a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Dumps it down to the back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Jayhawks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Makes the ground. It's Watkins. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Wide open downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Aggies will crank up the tempo.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. At the 10, touchdown, Aggies. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. And they'll use the ground game here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The Salk are able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Jayhawks look to keep this drive moving. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Same tailback, another carry. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Play action here on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And they will score! Touchdown, Jayhawks! So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. The ball is caught. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
14.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Castro. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He could go. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. That sack makes it second down and forever. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Kansas. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. And doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Kansas, 38, Texas A&M.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll run the option. Oh, the ball comes loose.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick it deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. With the catch, it's Watkins. A quick spin move. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And one play has flipped field position. A first down to the opponent's 44. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's how going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. Looked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Caught by the receiver. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Second down, they're going to throw it. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. 4 receivers on the field for this second and inches. The defense showing blitz here. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And this time it's complete. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. A play action looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
And the extra point was up and good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Off target and incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And that's interception number 5. Where will this QB get the hook? Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They'll run it here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Heading left after the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that previous play. Well, Kansas has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4 down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Punt over the middle. It's Jackson. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Touchdown, Kansas. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT.
52, Texas A&M, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
The sure hands, it's Watkins. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Right, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looking to throw it again. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
It's 3rd and goal after the completion. Can they punch it in from the 2? Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good.
Kansas, 59. Texas A&M, 21.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You gotta be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by...
The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Kansas.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
That makes the score. Kansas, 66. Texas A&M.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
I I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Makes the catch. It's Jackson. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Jayhawks will line up on 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Grinding away on the ground. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Try and muscle for the first down. They convert on 3rd down now, sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Jayhawks. This offense really clicking.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kansas 73. Texas A&M 21.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. Let's start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Contact as he let the ball go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.